Enoi Extreme Media UJ. Subscribe for all updates.
Let's go.
Here.
Let's go in just a minute. At least we told them that just a few minutes now.
Yeah, but you see, I do not have a practicing certificate.
It's not okay.
No, it's okay. We are going to the local. So I was saying, yeah, I need to leave from home. After seeing you, shall we?
Come and join here. Set? Yeah. You. Set? You are aware when this matter came up on the 4th of last month. Was it last month? Yes. This month. Still this month. We are not yet ignored. Well, it's on record. When this matter came up on 4th this month, we opposed the application by the state to have the IO, that is the investigating officer, cross-examined in camera. We strongly opposed the application. We had come for the hearing of the application where they are seeking to access the data on the phones of Dr. Besigye and Lutale, and there is the investigating officer, Odiek, who had deposited an affidavit, and when we sought to have him cross-examined, they wanted that to be done in camera, in chambers. We opposed it. We said it offends the right of fair hearing under Article 28, and that every proceeding should be conducted in public view or before cameras and in the presence of everybody, members of the public. Unfortunately, the state carried the day because the magistrate overruled us. We considered ourselves dissatisfied. We registered our dissatisfaction, and indeed we indicated to the magistrate that we are seeking to have that order revised. So we are granted an adjournment to today for purposes of filing an application for revision. Indeed, we went ahead and filed the application. See miscellaneous cause number 17 in the criminal division of 2025, and it is now pending allocation to a particular judge who is going to hear it, and they process it for further management. So naturally, today's proceedings could not go ahead. Could not proceed with the application of the state seeking to open up the phones of Dr. Besigye and Lutale before that application is disposed of. But the High Court is yet to have it fixed. There have been some changes in the administration of the criminal division of the High Court. There's a new chairperson or head of the division, and many other changes that took place. So administratively, it was not easy to process it very fast. So we are waiting for court to have it allocated to a judge and heard. So today's proceedings had to be adjourned to the 21st day of May for mention. So that's exactly what has happened, and we still maintain there is no way you can have these investigations concealed and handled in handled in chambers. Cross-examination, what is it that we are fearing? We want everybody to be in attendance as they are making the application and as we are cross-examining the person who is conducting investigations. So everything should be interrogated in the open, in a nutshell. So basically this is what our contention is all about. So we shall come back on the 21st day for that particular purpose. We also put in an application for the observance of the pre-trial rights of the accused persons, because it would appear the Bill of Rights has been now suspended. Dr. Besigye and Obed have been treated like a convict. Even convicts have got some rights. But the presumption of innocence, which is the foundation of our criminal justice system, has been terribly compromised in this particular matter. They are not allowed to even talk to their loved ones. Even talking to lawyers is a tug of war. The way they are guarded and so on and so forth, it's like they are a danger to society. So the perception, the picture they are giving out, it's like these are dangerous beings who shouldn't be in any way close to members of the public. Even in Ruzira, where they are confined, they are in solitary confinement, which equally violates their rights. So all these matters have been put on record. Unfortunately, the state indicated they were not ready to respond, and that they will be able to put in their defense or response when the matter next comes up on the 21st. So we shall wait for that. Unfortunately, again, this means Dr. Besigye and Lutale will remain on remand, and it's coming to 6 months. You remember they were kidnapped in Kenya on the 16th of November last year, and they were first arraigned before the General Court Martial on 20th of the same month. So 20th of May, they will have clocked 6 months on remand, which is really a very long period and a violation of their rights. So we shall continue we shall continue with the push for justice. We are not going to tire from the pursuit of the same, and we are still determined to continue with that pursuit. Thank you.
Okay, maybe to add what the Lord Mayor Council Lukwago has said, when the Supreme Court on 31st of January this year ruled that trial of civilians by the court martial is unconstitutional, I inquired from the Law Council when the cases were transferred to civilian courts whether the certificate they gave me would suffice to continue in the civilian courts because it was the same case. I was advised I should apply for a fresh practicing certificate, which I did. On the 27th of March, I received a letter from the Law Council. It's dated 27th, but received by us on the 31st through the office of Lukwago and Company, granting me the certificate in the case of Besigye and Obed Lutale. I had asked to be allowed also to represent Aaron Chisa, who at that time was in custody and whose case is still pending. But the letter said that I had not given them enough information about Aaron Chisa's case. Despite being allowed to have a practicing certificate for the case of Obed Lutale and Besigye on the 27th of March, and despite having paid, because I subsequently in April drew again the office of Lukwago paying for the certificate, we have not received my practicing certificate to enable me to have a voice in court, to enable me to conduct my duties as a lead counsel. So today I will be going to the Law Council to find where we are stuck, because the court received my money, but the Law Council has delayed taking the file to the court, to the registrar, where the certificate is issued. All these things do not build a lot of confidence. They leave question marks. While I'm grateful that my application was partly approved, I'm just wondering where the delay is, because it's hampering the preparation and conduct of the case, and we'll be passing by those offices to find out.
Ujjukira bulungi bwe twajja wano ng'ennaku z'omwezi nnyo omwezi ogwokuna, state yasaba nti baagala kooti ebakkirize basumulule amasimu ga Obed Lutale ne Dr. Besigye bajjemu obujulizi. Amasimu gano mujjukira baagawamba okuva ng'ennaku z'omwezi 16 omwezi ogwa Novemba omwaka oguwedde, naye n'okutuusa kati bakyagalemedde. Twawakanya nnyo ensi ekintu ekyo, naye magistrate n'akkiriza n'agamba ne basaba no bwe twajja ne tusaba nti kale oyo investigating officer agamba nti ayagala okusumulula amasimu yasweyalinga affidavit tumukross examining wano mu lujjudde. State yo neega nti eyagala bamutwale abeere mu chambers eyo nga tewali kamera, tewali memba mu bufunze, tumukross examiningire mu nkokutwe eyo mpola mpola. Ekyo nekyo twawakanya tugaa nti guno omusango buli gwa public interest gw'abantu ajje mu lujjudde. Mulamuzi nakkiriziganya ne state nti tugende mu chambers. Tugaana ffe tugaa twagala kweyongerayo kiragiro ekyo tulabe nti kooti esingako ekimenyawo. So ne batuwa time tufayiringa era twafayiringa. Application twagitaddeyo era kati tulinda bagiwe mulamuzi anagiwulira. N'olw'ensonga eyo olwaleero tubadde tetuyinza genda mu maaso kutuusa nga application eyo emaze okuwulirwa. Era kyenjagala okubategeeza okutuusa nga high court emaliriza okuwulira okusaba kwaffe okw'okujulira ku kiragiro ekyo kooti kye yayisa nti investigating officer Odiek abeere cross examined mu chambers, omusango guno tegujja kugenda mu maaso. Era omulamuzi ate talina kyakola, agongeddeyo paka nga 21 omwezi ogwokutaano bwe tujja okukomawo okulaba oba high court eneebeemaliriza okuwulira okujulira kwaffe kiragiro ekyo kyetuwakanya ekyokugamba nti Odiek oba investigating officer across examiningibwe mu kamera oba mu chambers ewatali mawulire ewatali bantu. Era tutaddemu n'okwemulugunya ku ngeri y'abantu baffe gye batutwitingibwamu. Kuba ssemateeka egamba yadde oggulibwako emisango oba togukusinze okutuusa nga obujulizi obukulumika buleeteddwa kye tuyita convict. So abantu bano babamazeeko eddembe lye bateekeddwa okuba nalyo nga ba prisoners. Tebabakkiriza kwogera n'abaŋŋanda, naffe balooyo okwogera nabo kizibu, okufuna badokita kizibu, kwegamba embeera gye babayisaamu n'eri gye babasibira babasiba bokka tebabakkiriza nakwogera n'abasibe balala, babatwala ng'ekintu eky'obulabe eri eggwanga, ekintu ekiteekawo kifaananyi nti oba balinga babasingisa dde omusango. Kyo tukiwakanya. State egambye ejja kwewozaako ng'ennaku z'omwezi 21. Tuli basanyufu nti Senior Counsel Karua agize atwegaseekera akomye omujjukira bulungi nti certificate gye basooka omuwa yali ekoma mu General Court Martial. Kati bulijjo tulwanagana abe nga akomawo awuliri atandike omulimu gwe nga Senior Counsel. Ne tuddayo mu Law Council. Law Council yamaze dde omukiriyalinga ne bamusaba asasule ssente, era ssente zonna zasasuddwa. Kati ekisigadde certificate y'efulume era olwaleero tusuubira tugenda kugifuna tulongere olutabaalo oluno okugenda mu maaso. Tubakakasa nti bingi nnyo betuteeseteese okukolako okulaba nga Dr. Besigye n'Obed bafuna obwenkanya. Era certificate y'amangu ddala ng'evuddeyo tugenda kuwulira ekibutabo kigenda mu maaso. Mwebale nnyo mwebale.